Hi fam, welcome. It is I, the chemist. Welcome to day 9. So it's day 9 of accountability, and day 9 has been revealing for me, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So to my mama bottle, we're down to the last of it. We're probably gonna use it up. I have made my fresh batch, and it's fermenting. I had it sitting out for, I don't know, maybe 12 hours. And then I put it in the fridge. I cleaned out the fridge. You guys, today is my day off, right? Today's my day off. And sometimes I'm over days off because you just jam pack all your chores, all your homework, all your not work into your days off. And then by the time the day is done, a girl is tired. A girl is tired. So we had to put up the Christmas decorations, clean the house first, because why would I put up Christmas decorations in a senseless house? So we have to create order first and then put up the decorations. And then my humans, I'm actually proud of them because did they eat breakfast today? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think we kind of just snacked throughout the day instead of actually eating. And then I actually cooked. And then in between that, I'm doing laundry and various other tasks. And my first time sitting down was maybe a half hour ago. And now, oh, nice. And now I gotta get up because I'm out here trying to be accountable. I'm checked. I'm paying a bill. I'm tired. I'm tired. Ooh, so yes, accountability on day 9. Proud of myself, you guys. Accountability on day 9 coming through. Okay? So yeah, we're gonna use up the last bit of it today for sure. The new batch, I made a video. I'm gonna share that with you if you so desire. It is sitting in the fridge and getting fermented. So the 2 things that I actually wanted to share today. Number 1, be accountable in the, what's a good way to say it? Be consistent. Don't need this for a moment. Be consistent, right? Be consistent. Be consistent in the routine and be consistent in the recipe, right? Because here I am, I'm down to the last bit, and intrusive thoughts come through, and they're like, oh, let's just do some other things, because I have Ayurvedic herbs and spices. I use it to cook. I also use it for my hair, and I was like, oh, I can just do something else. No, you guys, no, fam, don't do that. Be consistent. Be consistent in the action. Be consistent in the recipe, right? That way you know for sure, is it the thing that worked or was it something else, right? So remember the 2016 study that we were talking about the other day? They did this for 24 weeks, 6 months. 6 months, these 9 men massaged their scalp for 4 minutes for 6 months to show irrefutably, without a doubt, indubitably, that massaging the scalp thickens the hair, right? So you can just, after 7, 8 days, be like, you know what, I'm gonna just change the recipe. Like, unless your hair is straight up falling out and you have bald patches, stick to the recipe, okay? Give your hair time to give you an actual answer, all right? So that was the first thing. Be consistent in the recipe and be consistent in the routine. So the recipe is just okra water with a little bit of cucumbers in there and 5 drops of peppermint oil. That's literally all that's in here right now. And after moisturizing my scalp, I'm going in with my sealing oil. I've been saying Crown Royale. It's Crown Natural. There's a song by Jill Scott, Crown Royale. That's a great song, by the way. You should check that out. And that's what's been sitting on my frontal lobe each time because it starts with crown. So I caught myself the other day, and it's Crown Natural. It's Crown Natural's 10-in-1 Chebe hair growth oil. It has Chebe powder, calendula, macadamia oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, tea tree oil, camellia oil, lavender, vitamin E, and biotin. That's what's in here. Smells amazing. And they're good. Those are good oils for your hair too. So yes, be consistent in the routine, be consistent in the recipe. That was number one, right? That was the first of the many things that I've learned today. Be consistent. And then the second thing that I learned today is, you guys, the hair strength is unmatched. Unmatched. I had a curious thought, and I was like, you know what? I want to check what my hair porosity is. And in order to do a simple hair porosity test, you just need to put a strand of clean hair, a strand or two of clean hair in a glass of water. You know, and depending on if it's right at the top of the water, in the middle of the glass of the water, or at the bottom of the glass of the water, will tell you the level of porosity. So I'm like, all right, I can do that. You know, it's just 2 seconds. I can see what type of porosity is my hair, and knowing your hair porosity helps you know what type of products that it does or does not like. And feel free to look it up. It's a very simple test. And so that's what I said that I would do, right? Oh, sure, just 2 to 4 minutes. I'll check my hair porosity. Fam, let me tell you that I had to fight to get that single strand of hair to come off my scalp. I was like, oh, nah. My hair said, nah. My hair said, you don't need me right now. I'm staying right where I am. So the hair strength, the shedding decline, which is a plus, right? So yes, this is really exciting. This is so exciting. You know, we're only 9 days in, and so far we're seeing really good changes. Like this is my scalp massager, and there's not a lot of hair over there. So this is so exciting, right? It's working. It's working. And we know that it works. We just have to be consistent to help prove that it works. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to share with you today. Be consistent in the action. Be consistent in the recipe. That's how you know for sure if your hair does or doesn't like it. And so far my hair is loving it. Loving it. Loving it. My hair strength, unrivaled. Hercules would be jealous, you guys. Yes. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And you will be proud of me. I slept downstairs in the living room. Sometimes the best place to get really good sleep is not in your bed. Sometimes it's in your kids' beds. Sometimes it's on the couch. Sometimes it's on the floor. Oh my goodness. So I was downstairs and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just crash down here. But I didn't have my scarf, right? Because remember I said I would be consistent in protecting my tresses. I didn't have my scarf. So I had to come all the way upstairs, get my scarf, and then go back down. Because at this point I'm like, I'm sleeping downstairs. It will bring me joy. So that's what I did. I went up, I got my scarf. I held true to my pinky promise. Be proud of me. I know I'm proud of me. And yes, I slept really good. And I sprayed my scarf over my pillow. And I was knocked out. It was great. I think I'm going to do the same thing today. Sometimes that's the best place. And honestly, it's because I need to wash the bed sheets. I need to wash the bedding. He who I shall not name had an accident on my side of the bed. You guys, on my side of the bed. My side of the bed. So everything smells like pee. And I've just been too, engaged in other activities to wash the bedding. So That was actually on my list. Actually, I'll do that. I'll do that after we depart. I will go finally wash the bedding, drown it in bleach. This boy, he has his own bed. Comes to my own. Mommy, can I lay down? Pees all over it. Lucky I have affection for him. Okay, sorry. We are good to go. So here's my hair. Bonus, I have a name for my tresses. I have a name. I have a name for my tresses. I'm not going to share it yet. I shall reintroduce her in due time, but the name is clocked in. I've written it down. Check me, day 9. We have a name, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I'll share it in due time. Remind me in like a month or so, maybe a day 90. I'll think about sharing it on day 90. Okay, we are good to go. We're set. We're done. Look at the hair. This is the amount of hair that came out after 2 minutes of massaging. That's it. So it's working. All right. Have a great night, fam. Mwah.